Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about something really exciting. It's that huge career jump from being a learning and development specialist to becoming an L&D manager. It's a massive transformation, and we're going to lay out the entire roadmap for you step by step. So let me just ask you this straight up. Are you ready to make that switch? To go from being the person who's the expert, the one doing the hands-on work, to becoming the leader who guides the whole team? That's really the core question we're going to dig into today. All right, first things first, let's frame this the right way. This is so much more than just a new job title or a bump in pay. We're talking about starting a completely new chapter in your professional life. Now, here's the thing you've got to understand about this move. It's a truly pivotal moment. See, the skills that made you an amazing specialist, they're not necessarily the same ones that are going to make you a great manager. This leap, it requires a whole new set of capabilities and honestly, a really smart strategic plan to unlock that next level of impact. Okay, so if we're going to make a plan, we first have to really get what the destination looks like. So let's break down the key differences between being a specialist and being a manager. They're two very different worlds. Think about it like this. On one side, you've got the specialist. You're deep in the work, you're the expert, and you've spent maybe 3 to 15 years becoming amazing at what you do. But then you have the manager. And here, success isn't just about what you can do, it's about leading your team to get results. It's a shift that usually happens a bit later, and as you can see, it often comes with a pretty significant jump in salary. And this, right here, is such a perfect way to visualize it. You go from being that one, single, trusted expert, that first icon, to being the person who orchestrates a whole team of experts. Your focus just completely flips from I to we. Okay, so you're ready to make the leap. Awesome. But where exactly are you leaping to? Let's get specific and look at 4 incredibly valuable managerial roles that could be your next big move. Now, check this out. We've got 4 major destinations here. The L&D Business Partner, who's all about aligning learning with the company's biggest goals. Then there's the Leadership and Talent Manager, who's focused on growing the next generation of leaders. You have the Digital Learning Manager, who's basically the commander of the entire learning tech universe. And finally, the Functional Capability Manager, who drives deep performance in a specific area, like sales. And just look at those salaries. We're talking 25 lakhs per year and way up. These are serious strategic roles. And just to really hammer home the potential here, look at this number. For a top-tier functional capability manager, you could be looking at 55 lakhs. That's the kind of life-changing career growth we're talking about. It's a pretty powerful reason to start building that manager's toolkit, right? So how do you actually land one of these high-value roles? Well, you need the right tools. Let's move on and look at the specific skills that every modern L&D manager absolutely needs in their toolkit. For the L&D Business Partner, it is all about strategy. You're not just designing courses anymore. You're sitting at the table with business leaders. You're the one diagnosing competency gaps, planning for the future of the workforce, and driving interventions that actually improve performance. Okay, wow. That is a lot of new skills to build, right? It might even feel a little overwhelming. So the big question is, how do you actually learn all of this systematically? Let's walk through what a structured 6-month transformation plan could look like. So a great roadmap like this one is broken into 3 really clear phases. You start with pre-learning, where you do a deep dive career review to figure out exactly what your gaps are. Then you jump into the learning journey, which is all about getting certifications and working on real projects. And it doesn't just stop there. A good model includes post-training support, like coaching, to make sure all those new skills actually stick. So what does that look like in practice? Let's break it down. In the first 3 months, you're doing an intense deep dive on core functional skills. We're talking 3 certifications plus another one on the latest trends. Then, in the second quarter, you build on that foundation, adding critical AI, tech, and leadership skills. See how it's a systematic buildup of your entire managerial toolkit? And the best part? After those 6 months of focused work, you get the big payoff, a real, tangible, globally recognized L&D Manager badge and certification. It's the proof that you've got the new skills. Now, for a comprehensive program like this, let's talk about the investment. The total is 97,000 rupees plus GST. And in this example, there's even a special price for alumni of 92,000. But wait, it doesn't have to stop there. Let's talk about taking this investment in yourself even further. Because the best professionals, they never stop learning. You can actually customize your journey to hit your specific career goals. This is where you can really tailor your path.
You could add on specialized leadership training, maybe some extra technical certifications, or even a strategic management qualification from SP Jain in Dubai. That last one is fantastic for your personal brand and can be a really powerful thing to have on your resume if you don't have an MBA.
So we've covered the why, the what, and the how. We've laid out the entire journey from expert to leader, and now, really, the only question left to answer is the one right here on the screen. And it's not for me, it's for you. What is the first step you're going to take on your journey?